This match is for the NWA RPW Tag Team Championship. This match is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit.
Well, fans, we're back.
Introducing first of all,
Ben Masters in the ring, introducing the tag team champions, the Cash Vault, at this time. Wow.
led out to the ring by their manager, Charlie Cash.
I'll tell you, the last segment.
Introducing at a combined weight of 505 pounds from the Cash Vault, Rob Adonis, and hit for hire Bobby Moore, the Cash Vault.
And they're throwing Barney dolls in the ring, and I was just saying, and I was speechless on the last segment, fans.
Champions.
And what an amazing segment. AJ Steele was supposed to have a match. Murder One attacked him, major pull apart. I was totally caught off guard, fans, and I guess the action spoke for itself, as right now the action in the ring is speaking for itself as Bobby Moore begins to assault a innocent Barney doll. That's just not right.
And introducing the challengers. From Washington, D.C., had a combined weight of 412 pounds, Shawn and Trey Williams, the Washington Bullets.
John and Trey, the brothers.
This is a title match, one fall with a 20-minute time limit.
Brothers from Washington, D.C., undefeated so far in Rampage Pro Wrestling. They've been impressive since their debut.
Bullets are undefeated.
I'll tell you, fans, it's going to be an amazing contest. It was just, not that long ago, just a few short weeks ago, we saw these two same teams in competition, the Washington Bullets and the Cash Vault. In that particular match, the Cash Vault got a little bit desperate at the end. I thought time was going to run out on that match, but it ended up not, and a disqualification instead as Bobby Moore brought the belt into the ring. So remaining undefeated, the Washington Bullets, but they did not get those tag team titles matches on as Dustin Robinson calls for the bell. Ben Masters has joined me back here on commentary. Ben, it's going to be an amazing tag team match, just like the last one, I'm sure.
Well, we knew when the Washington Bullets came to Rampage Pro Wrestling, the first thing they mentioned as a goal was the NWA RPW Tag Team Championship. They didn't make any secret about it. That's why they came here. They have won titles in other companies, not only around the country, but in Georgia. But right here at Rampage Pro Wrestling, they know this is where the hotbed is, and they know to truly call themselves the best, they need to be the best here.
Very much so. They came into Rampage Pro Wrestling identified in the state of Georgia as last year's best tag team of the year. But you know what? That doesn't mean an awful lot until you prove yourself against the finest at Rampage Pro Wrestling, and that includes the champions, the Cash Vault, who are still the champions, but it also includes teams like Jimmy Raven Proved. It includes teams like the BFFs, and you know for sure it includes teams like Hot Like Lava.
Absolutely, and you know that there are two feelings going on here. First of all, you know the Bullets know how important this matchup is because title matches don't come every day, but the champions have to be concerned. They have to be worried about this team, the Washington Bullets.
Rob Adonis picks him up like a small child, but right there, good double team move there by the Williams brothers as Trey gets almost a 2 count.
Great display of teamwork and how that brothership works even better than the best tag team because these guys have known each other since birth.
They said that in their interview that you did with them very early in their tenure here. They said they may be identified as maybe not the most experienced team coming into Rampage Pro Wrestling, but they think they are the most experienced because of the time they've spent together as siblings.
Well, they know one another much better than you would a stranger get to know someone. They know each other's demeanors. They know the look in your eyes. They know when you're in pain and when you're in trouble. And they also know what it means to win. And that's what they're here to do right now. A shove back now by Bobby Moore. Bobby Moore, irate, coming to the ring. Hip toss takedown that time by John Williams. Great elbow smash, sends him reeling out of the ring, and hit for hire Bobby Moore. Decides discretion is the better part of valor. You know, that Barney really upset him early in the match, and I think he's still upset.
He was assaulting a defenseless doll.
Yes, and one that represents love, usually.
At some level. They'd had that song, the I Love You, You Love Me.
Yeah, apparently
Happy Family.
He doesn't know the song.
I don't know if the Cash Vault is that happy a family, though, are they?
Well, they should be. They have the tag team titles, but I think they feel threatened, and they should be.
But they also lost the heavyweight title. Jeremy Vane, former champion and associate of the Cash Vault. And lately, Charlie Cash has been auditioning new members. At least it looked like that to me.
I saw that, too. I'm wondering what he's up to. He's always up to something.
Well, maybe not new members, because everybody you talked to had history with the Cash Vault. If I think about it, Jake Slater, Danny Only.
And he's made some comments about their old partners maybe not meeting
Drop the ball.
Yeah. So maybe he's looking at those guys. We'll see. And right now, working on that arm now, pumping the arm handle, full-on twist into a wrist lock. And there's that tag from the back, and in comes John Williams, perched up off the ropes and drops that hard fist right across the arm and the shoulder. And once again, working on that one body part, full-on twist. And those quick tags in and out and working one body part are the success to tag team wrestling.
Very good. In and out very quickly, takes him over right there. Comes down hard with the back senton-like maneuver on the arm there of Bobby Moore. Trey grabs a hold of that left arm again. They've been controlling the left arm of Bobby Moore for quite a while now, but you know, we've talked about this before. Bobby Moore seems to endure pain like no one else and almost puts himself into these situations deliberately. More often than not, we see Bobby Moore in for the bulk of a wrestling match for the Cash Vault, simply to soften up the opponents and tire them out, and then here comes the big man, Rob Adonis.
And now it's Moore, shoots him off the ropes. Great spin on the arm drag that time and came up quickly. Oh, is that a Barney dance he's doing?
Well, Bobby Moore, a little excited, goes right back over himself because he got distracted after what was an excellent arm drag. You have to give him credit for that, but you need to keep your head in the game, Bobby Moore.
And right now we know that the Williams brothers team, the Washington Bullets, are in it to win it, and they are working over this arm on hit for hire Bobby Moore. Bobby Moore, one of the toughest hombres ever in the Cash Vault. He's been here the longest, and he stayed with him through thick and thin.
And Bobby Moore slides out. Now it's a little bit of a road race here. Charlie Cash getting out of the way. Charlie Cash has his cane.
Watch out behind. Rob Adonis comes in and clobbers him. Caught him in the back. Apparently the tag was made, and spine buster move by Rob Adonis. And this is the big heavyweight to be dropping a man down a move like that, and that will take a lot of the air out of the sails of this Williams brother. And I tell you what, the Washington Bullets could be in trouble here for the first time.
See, Bobby Moore was able to distract the Williams brother there by running around. Charlie Cash did a little bit of work on his own by picking the cane up. A lot to look at. And what the Williams brother did not see was the tag coming in. And there's Rob Adonis now, as we talked about. Get the big man in and you can take over. And that's what Trey has discovered right now.
Head ran right into the boot of Bobby Moore. Bobby Moore surprisingly right back in the ring. This guy never gives up. He's not a quitter. And they did work on that arm quite a bit, but he's right in there back on top of it. He's being paid some good money to represent Charlie Cash, and he wants to make sure he keeps his job.
Trey, the smaller of the two Williams brothers by a little bit there. John on the outside waiting for the tag as Bobby Moore slides out and catches him solidly in the jaw from the outside.
Caught him hard that time and rocked him.
Hooks him right there, but a little bit too long outside John with the fans did Bobby Moore. I think that cost him right there, Ben.
Axe handle to the back and trying to cut the man off. Bobby Moore now insulting John on the outside might be a mistake, as he needs to stay focused on the man in the ring. And that time slams him head first into the turnbuckle. Hard right hand by Bobby Moore.
Bobby Moore, the workhorse of the team, is in doing the work now that they've taken over on Trey. John on the outside hoping for that tag, but Trey fighting back from the corner. A lot of heart in this young man, but Bobby Moore, a tough competitor himself, forces him back into the corner and now lands a solid blow to the back of the neck.
To remind the fans that still to come on this program, the NWA RPW Heavyweight Championship on the line. Kyle Matthews is back defending the title against Casey McKnight right here today.
Fan getting upset at the action in the ring. Charlie Cash over, I guess, trying to explain what his men are trying to accomplish to that fan.
And tag is made. Rob Adonis comes in, drops an elbow to the top of the head. And Trey Williams is reeling. Backs him off now. Arm whip by Rob Adonis. Shoots him off. Caught him again. Goes for a spine buster. Cut off by Trey.
Step up enziguri right there to the side of the neck. Staggers the big man. He hasn't gone down yet. Tough to take that man off his feet, Ben Masters.
But Trey does not know where he is. He's in no man's land right now trying to find himself. It's real easy to get lost in the ring after a couple of big blows as he's had taken in this match and trying to reach out to make the tag to John. John needs to come in. He's a fresh man, but you see, Rob Adonis is stunned himself.
Well, that's a solid blow to the head. Now he's come back. Bobby Moore blind tagged back in. Grabs a hold of Trey. He's got him by the feet, but Trey able to kick off, and now he lunges over, tags his brother John. John is in, and Bobby Moore catches a solid blow, and he's on his back, up again, running knee.
And you see the fire now that the Washington Bullets possess. Swing and miss. Not a miss that time. A hard right hand clubs him. Rolls him over now, hooks the leg, lateral press, and a save by Rob Adonis.
Adonis finally got his vision back, and now he's back in control, but I don't know that he's the legal man at this point. That doesn't seem to matter. Up and over, though, goes the Williams brother.
Double clothesline.
Rob Adonis to the outside. Ooh, Adonis caught his knee solidly on that ring apron on the way out. That could hurt the big man. Bobby Moore out. Adonis out of the way. Smart move on his part. He didn't want to catch Bobby Moore, but now you've got the two Williams brothers are ready, and it looks like they want to go flying. There goes one, Air Express. He's caught by Adonis.
Crossbody block was caught in
But now
mid-air.
Trey looks like he might go flying too, and he does. Takes all of them down like bowling pins. Well, there you go. Wait a minute now. Ben.
Oh, wait just a minute. What is Hotline Lava doing out here? Shawn Banks and Crew Jones coming out. And we said earlier they were upset about this Washington Bullets team, the team that beat them not one but twice.
Well, Ben, obviously a disqualification called there by the referee. That's going to mean the Cash Vault escapes with the belts again, but worse for wear so far are the Bullets, as Hot Like Lava seems to be making an impact upon return.
But the Bullets are still undefeated.
Well, at this point, I'm not sure that's what they're thinking about, Ben.
Right now, Hot Like Lava showing exactly how they feel about it. They want to prove that they're the better team in RPW, and this team has prevented them from doing so. More action, including the RPW heavyweight title, right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, the winning tag team of the match, the Washington Bullets.